Hello party people! I'm wearing my pumpkin spice shirt again today. There's icing on it. Sorry about that. We are making mini mummy pizzas today. You guys voted. That was the winner. So we're going to make some mini mummy pizzas. I already have the first step, which was crescent rolls. You take the crescent roll roll out and you cut it into 12 even pieces, so you do not unroll it. Now, the recipe actually tells you to get seamless crescent roll dough. Ooh, try to say that 5 times fast. I just got regular because it's just harder to find the seamless sometimes, and I was at Sam's and I just got the regular. So that is currently in the oven, so I'm going ahead and preparing my other ingredients. I do not have black olives. I thought I did when I went to the store, but I do not. So we're gonna try a couple different variations on it. So first of all, we'll start with the cheese. So we're supposed to take our block of cheese, which I have some mozzarella. The serrated peeler is what we're using, and then we're just doing strips. Like that. Super easy. And I want to share this because a lot of people don't realize how easy it is to make things look like you worked harder for them. So I like to use my serrated peeler on chocolate. That's right. So I'll take some strawberries and I'll put them in a little bowl, and then I'll use my serrated peeler to peel like a chocolate bar, and it creates these cute little ribbons, and because it's serrated, it's like kind of rigid. But you could use a regular peeler if you wanted to, and it just gives it that nice little touch on any dessert really. And then another thing that I use our serrated peeler often for is cucumber or zucchini ribbons. So when my mom comes down, we like to make these beef bulgogi bowls, and then I will use the serrated peeler to create cucumber ribbons to go on top that I pickle. So it's just something to add a little extra, and it's really easy to do that. Okay, so as I'm doing these, I want you to see how thin they are. So we're making the mummy wraps. So let's go ahead and cut out some of the eyes. I have big olives, and these olives actually have a garlic clove in them. So it'd be even spookier. We'll see how big they look. They might be too big for their eyes. So I have my quick slice. The recipe says to use the egg slicer plus. I don't have that, but I do have the quick slice, and I love the quick slice. And that is because the inside is serrated. You see how it's kind of angled like that? Oh, there goes my timer. Let me check on the base of the mummy. Turn that off and give it just another minute. I'm gonna rotate it. You guys can't see me. I'm right here. I'm using my mini muffin mitt. And as you guys come in, if you have any Pampered Chef questions, drop them in the comments, and then I can answer them. Here, I'll give you guys a little preview where we're at as I twist them around. Here we go. I'm gonna spin it around. So cook a little evenly. Throw it in for another minute. Literally 1 minute. Okay, so the quick slice has serrated edges and it has this angle. This makes it easy to slice tomatoes and things that like to wiggle around, like mushrooms and whatnot. And in this case, it'll be olives. So let's tilt down so you guys can see. So I'm just gonna put 3 on and keep this alive so we can do our drawing here at the end. Ready? And I'm just going to get them in place and then kind of rock back and forth, and that's what helps keep them in place. Ah, ha, ha, perfect. So now I have these cute little eyes. And let's see if I got one with I did, with the garlic in the middle. So now we have these eyes, but I also decided that I'm gonna use some capers because I have some capers. So little tiny beady eyes for our little mummy. And this is actually a Pampered Chef tool, I realized too. It is the mini serving spoon. They come in a set of 3. This is the rose gold, but it's just perfect for these little tiny jars that have little tiny things in them. So I have my capers. So we're gonna do a couple different eyes. And of course you can use variations on any of these recipes. All right, let me get the, let's see if I can tilt it around. You're not gonna be able to see me. I'm gonna get the brownie pan out, which has our crescent rolls on them. go. Let's see. I have you guys on a stand. That's why I keep fooling with this. Okay. Scoot all of this down so that you guys can see. All right, here we are. I have it on our cooling rack. Perfect. Now our recipe says to just add tomato sauce right on top of the crescent roll. And I actually have tomato sauce, that pizza sauce that was left over from a pizza I made recently. And FYI, if you haven't seen the kitchen shears, they're awesome for cleaning because they come apart. So I'm gonna stick them back together. And I'm just gonna cut a little corner off. And then we're just gonna decorate a couple so that you guys can kind of see. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of sauce. I'll do 3, just right down the center, and then I'll put a picture. And I love to use our basting brush. I feel like it's another one of those underrated tools, but just to kind of smooth it over. I use my basting brush often for greasing my pans, specifically any of the fluted or other cake pans, really. It's just a nice way to get into all the different nooks and crannies. Okay, so we got the mummy's blood. Can you guys see? Here we go. Mummy's blood is on. And then we're going to throw on our cheesy pieces. And we're doing it in different angles. And then I'm going to throw on some eyes. Let's see, we get some good eyes. So we do these 2. Ooh, spooky. And then give him a little hat. Can y'all see this? Obviously it's not a little hat. And then a few more. Here we go. I'm gonna make a beady eye one as well. So I'm just gonna layer some of the cheesy guys. We're gonna give this guy some beady eyes. I'm gonna use the capers on this one. And I'll post a final picture after this is all said and done and I finish them all. I'm not gonna do them all on camera because it'll take too long. Little tiny beady eyes. And then I'm actually going to make sure that this cheese is gonna melt, I'm gonna throw them back into the oven. He looks funny with the little beady eyes. And I'll do one more. That way you guys can see the whole row. And then I'm gonna do our drawing here in just a second. And as for a secret question, I'm not sure if you saw the announcement today for the daily drawing, but to get entered into today's daily drawing, you're supposed to answer, one of the things is to answer the secret question, which I wanna know if you have any Halloween traditions, or do you do anything special for Halloween that you would like to share with us? And if you don't, then you can just say, I don't. And let's see, where's my hand? My mini mitt. Oh, you guys, they're so cute. They worked with the big ones. These mummies just have real big eyes. You see? Oh, here. And I'm gonna throw them back in just to let that cheese melt a little bit, but you could leave it. You don't have to make it melt even more. It'll actually give it more of a gauzy effect if you don't. And while I have you too, I wanted to show you the progress on my cookie house. So let me get you guys up. I'm making a haunted cookie house. I was gonna say gingerbread. It's not really gingerbread. Here we go. It's chocolate. So we have our roof. Here's our sides. I did a green creepy color with purple icing in the middle. And I'm putting it on the charcuterie board actually. It's the spinning, the Lazy Susan, but this way I can see it from all angles. And then let's come over here and do our drawing, shall we? So here's our drawing from yesterday, Sunday's. Who's our winner gonna be? It is Brittany. Congratulations, Brittany. Brittany, send me a message and I'll send you back your special offer. And here's a better look on this. Oh. So we used the brownie pan. I put the recipe on the poll, but I'll put it on here too. But look at them. I like the ones with the garlic. What do you guys think? And then we got our beady eye over here. So here's our mini mummy pizzas. I hope you guys enjoyed this. and I will see you in the party. Again, if you have any questions at all, shoot me a message, and any of your hosts, you can send them a message as well if you need any help. The ordering information is always in the pinned announcement, as well as the daily drawing information. It's always going to be up there. All right, you guys have a great day. I'll see you in the party. Bye.